G'day gamers, Ranger Tony here with more Pillars of Eternity, the Wolfpack playthrough. Let's dive back on in. We were last in Defiance Bay, and I think we're ready to head around to Ondra's Gift, I think it's called. But we'll quickly refresh where we were up to before we do anything too rash. So that's right, we just finished, actually we're going to go back in here. We had just finished the mission in here, and I think that might allow us to now get more missions. So we done the quest for the guy in here who wanted his armor back. I think now that might allow us to get missions from this guy.
I do have something, if you don't mind stepping on the toes of the Crucible Knights. Come to think of it, the Dominels won't be too pleased either. Some of my other expeditions have come back with a rumor about a place called Lea Remen up near Stormwall Gorge. It's supposed to hold some of the greatest weapons those Engwithan bastards ever made, and we've got need of them.
Okay, so we've got to go to Stormwall. So Lea Remen near Stormwall Gorge. I don't actually recall that, but Stormwall Gorge is there, so we head to that. And I think there's a thing underground in there that he's talking about. So it's actually starting to ring some minor bells now. Actually, I think that other group of mercenaries is there. So, apart from that, what are we up to? Should have paid more attention. So we're still got to head to the sanitarium. Go to Heritage Hill for that. Diaford Village for that. Find Vania in Ondra's Gift. There's more stuff in Blackenberry, or Brackenberry, whatever it is. Maybe we should head to Brackenberry and just do a whole heap of stuff there. That's what I was trying to do. Well, there we go. Just over here. So, let's just have another quick look. I'm jumping into the quest log a lot here, but we need to talk to the head warden of the sanitarium and Lord Raymond is going to be robbed. So, that's convenient. Raymond's Manor. Let's go there first. Servants and guards. Servant, guard. Okay, so we got a Raymond here. Always busy with his own books. Another Raymond guard there, and I've done something. There we go. Sometimes I screw up the. There we go, that's who we're looking for. I don't think that was the ring that we just got. I think there was another one. Maybe not. So, what do we need to do now? Nothing by the looks of it. To last, Crucible Knights. So that's really all we had to do there. So the only other place we can basically go is the sanitarium. And we have a stronghold thing to do. Come on. So, nothing to report. Taxes collected. That's still finished in one day. We earned 69 coppers. That's not good. So there was something in here in the charred barrel. Let's go in there and see what the deal is. I had a feeling there was some person we had to meet in there. Maybe that's later. Oh, that's right. What are you talking about? He wants the pendant or whatever it was. Could have just controls. Is there something bound to Q? Every time I hit Q by mistake rather than W to move, it doesn't seem to be, but it seems to screw up the keyboard scroll. Anything interesting in there? What is that? Just some cocoa. You're an understudy. You're a noble. So I think I'll talk to this guy, Nonton. That's right. That was the one that we... And that's the other one.
Hail and well met.
Is it your place? It's retirement. Used to be a warehouse. He was a cartographer. Dragon meat dish. What does that do? Plus 45 max endurance, 3 resolve, and 3 might. Dragon eggs. Okay. I don't know if there's anyone else. I think these are just, yeah, souls that we can look at. Did we? I think we did the... Oh no, we didn't do the course down here. There's an underground area. Should we go down or not? Feels rather sinister to go down into the basement in a place like this. Look at that. Bandits. What are they doing? Hello? Just having a chat with my associates. Okay, so that's a little bit weird. Maybe that will be something that we can interact with them at a later date. And, you know, if we have to end up killing them, well, we have to end up killing them. So we can also rest here. Actually, it'd be interesting to see what...
Hello.
Nobles stay, 2 intellect and 10 will. Criminals getaway, 2 perception and 1 stealth. Yeah, no. Okay, let's head to the sanitarium.
Hail, traveler.
Okay, we've got a mission to go and get some book from the Scriveners. Not the Scrivener's house, the other one. I don't know what it is. It's basically the library. Sanatorum Guards. Oh, is this the one with the... No. Trying to remember if this is the one where you've got, yeah, you've got the warden who is a statue. They're up to something. They're always up to something. I suspect it's a patient. Okay, so we've got to talk to the different animancers. So now I think we can talk to this guy, can we? No. Well, that's a nuisance because he's supposed to be an animancer. Is there anyone out here? It's just a guard there. What have we got over here? There's an animancer there. Okay, that didn't help. Let's look for some books, maybe. Who are you? I mean, maybe if I reached out for their soul, it would make sense. I might be able to... Okay, nobody wants to talk to me. I thought the head priest said, or the head warden said that I could talk to the animancers. Maybe not the ones in the library. Maybe that's the problem. So then maybe in here. Sketches of artifacts. It's a guard. What have we got down this way? This is odd. Odd that the building goes down and not up. Did we miss some stairs going up? No, we didn't. I suppose, yeah, they have like dungeon rooms down there, don't they? Now, it's all coming back. Yes, it's all coming back. I just don't know whether to open any of these doors or not. I guess I can.
How do you do?
Notice anything suspicious? Doesn't notice anything not related to her work. What do you do? Study awakening, supplementing pre-awakened souls, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, that device is rather strange looking. Doesn't inspire me with a lot of confidence.
Good day to you.
Anything unusual? You must be joking. Nothing is usual down here. Basically identical room to the other one. And Ripley, what are you doing? So she's Enzo's assistant. Okay. We'll see if we're allowed to... No. Are they going to let us in? No, we need a proper key. Okay, so let's come back. Oh, we can't go over that way. So there are rooms over here, but I think you must have to go through that door to get to them. Okay. I guess we go back and talk to the warden.
Good day, stranger.
Okay, so we can now go down there and have a look. I'll check his office again before I hit the wards, but I'm pretty sure he'll be in the wards somewhere if I remember rightly. And I think he's prodding and probing someone, if I remember rightly. But let's check if he's back in his office. No, he isn't. Okay. Head warden says you can go in. That's right, we can. Oh, flesh constructs and other wonderful things. Okay, so we're going to have to end up destroying those flesh constructs at some point, I'm sure. Well, actually, I am 100% sure because I do remember fighting them. Another one there. What's in here? Sanitarium guard. Okay. So Wick's in that cell. I won't steal that yet, but it is vaguely interesting. Okay, so there's a wall there. Back onto everything else. I think that's the entrance, yeah, to the north ward, which we're going to need some form of permission for or some such. Another patient in there, I won't bother him. Ooh, here we go. Oh, is that all? Just some drugs. Yeah, I'm not surprised you're hearing screams in the night. Okay, I think... Yeah, so this is his laboratory. He is probably in here. If not... There he is. Let's have a talk to him.
What is the meaning of this? Are you from Rayad Ceres? Are you Widewin himself, risen to smite me for my heretical belief in learning who I am and why I exist? Please. You are afraid because men have taught who will solve Widewin's legacy. Some church, some warrior. It will be an anim... You smug cretin. Fine. Speak to them for all the good it will do. I'm sure that...
Right, we'll come back and I think we fight you later. So we'll just quickly slip through this way and open that door. Don't know that there's anyone in that. So let's come down here and have a look at this one. We got no interaction there. Oh yeah, there's interaction there. Okay. Nothing there. Looks like Graham. Okay, so I think what's happening there is we're starting to find more about what Azo is doing to these people, but the guy here in the end of the hall is the one we want to be careful of. So let's save and let's have a look. So yeah, he's dead. And we got some basically some flesh golems and some possessed people to worry about. So, step number 1, everybody attacks the first flesh golem. But as far as the wolves go, I think we're going to get the front 3 wolves to go for this guy, and then the back few are going to spread out. Let's swap our weapons. Great. Graham is some sort of spellcaster. So let's target him next. Good, he's down. This guy running around has been a bit of a pain. Actually, I need to... select everybody but the animal companions at the moment. Let the animal companions do whatever. Okay, very good. Yeah, no, remember, not all of them, just them. Actually, what am I doing? Let's do this properly. Okay. You can attack there. You're gonna do... no. You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that. And you are gonna do that. And then we're going to take these guys down one at a time. How are we doing? Injured, injured, barely injured. There's another one there that I'm having a hard time selecting. That one. Let's get him, there we go, out of the mix. No, you're a bit more injured, so let's take out that flesh construct next. Only one flesh construct left, and he won't last very long, and he's done. That worked well. Okay. Wait for all of our animal companions to get back to their feet, and we're done. Okay, now we hear everything going nuts because all of the guards, whatever, are going nuts. Bite marks on the edge of the... well, of course the bucket reeks of offal. It's a slop bucket, for crying out loud. What do you expect? It's not like they've got their own bloody toilet and bidet set up in each cell. Lucky they've got a slop bucket at all. In a lot of cells and dungeons in those days, you would have just crapped in a corner and be forced to live with it. Just double checking that there's nothing in any of those. Well, okay, nothing in any of those cells, but there's a flesh construct out the door that we want to kill. Everybody, get your right weapons out, thank you. And then kill that construct. there's 2 more coming. What we might do is briefly take the time to reload. Okay, now before we get too far into that, no, maybe you can do that one, and you can do that one, and then you can do that one, and you can do that one, and you can do that one. But we're all going to shoot at that one first if we can. Switch to your other weapons and go at it, son. Very good. Let's clean up that one. Having a bit of trouble getting into position to attack, but we're doing okay. It's unfortunate we're stuck in the doorway because only a couple of wolves can actually get into the fight at any given time like that. I think we need to get into here. Okay, most of these are wicks, yeah, and the flesh construct down there. Those wicks are going to be easy. The rest of us are going to take on that flesh construct while the animals take on the wicks. Okay. What else we got over here? He had a few coins. Ooh, look at them all. It's all right. Is that me who got the level? It is. Very nice. Just quick save and do that level before we forget. Okay, we definitely want more mechanical. And let's get another lore as well. Now, Okay, no, okay, so I am going to take Arms Bearer. Unfortunately, this is going to put me at odds with everybody else, because everybody else has got 4 weapon slots now, and I've only got 3. I mean, sorry, they've only got 3 weapon slots, and I've got 4. So I'm going to have to be careful when I switch between things. And I don't have another blunderbuss. I could take one of the pistols for now, which might be worthwhile. But ideally, I want to have double blunderbuss. Is there anything up there? We got some lock picks. There was nothing down there. Was there anything in here that is now... That's still technically robbing, so we'll leave that. I don't really need loot per se. What's in there? Another scroll. Yeah, I don't want to run around sneaking everywhere just to try and see if I can find every last item to scrounge. I feel like we have to go over to this side. Actually, let's go up this way. And let's go this way into this side. There's no one in that cell. There's no one in that cell. There's no one there. Okay, maybe there isn't anyone down this way. I was just wanting to double check that we did everything down this way. Let's have a talk to this idiot.
I trust that you'll do what's right.
Yeah, I'll do what's right for Deerwood. I'll go and talk to the boss and Tattletale. Can't remember if there's any problems in here, if anyone's been actually, can we search this stuff now? What's in here? A whole heap of stuff. I'm hitting R as if I'm in bloody 7 Days to Die. Yeah, he'll be told what's going on down here. Don't you worry. What are you doing? Oh, yeah, you're not doing much of any good. And up we go. So, is there anything else we need to do here? No. So... Okay, so we have finished that. Good. It's a little unclear whether we'd finished that mission or not. So, we can leave here now.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Oh, that sounds so much like Baldur's Gate. Oh, what do you want?
Hail and well met.
It's just here. I know where it is. We were here just before.
The other missionaries say you have been neglectful of your duties.
Yeah, let's head on up. Oh, she'll see me now, will she?
So, the messenger conveyed my summons. A miracle that would make the reincarnation of Aothis look like a child's cantrip, surely. It doesn't draw the most inspired minds, messaging. They failed me so many times of late, I nearly sent a cipher after you instead. So this is the Watcher who took over Cad Noir. Oh, don't look so surprised. It isn't an attractive expression. I wouldn't be where I am for long if I let details like that escape me. And this fiasco in the sanitarium that you seem to have gotten yourself into the middle of. What in blazes possessed you to stir that nest of trouble? Strange does not begin to describe them. The practices of the Leaden Key defy all reason. You're not the only one with an interest in their recent activities. I've lost 4 ciphers this year alone trying to get someone inside their ranks. As it is, we only have our suspicions about who is in the group and what they intend. Which I suppose means we have much in common with them. I asked you here because I wanted to know what your interest was in all of this. I thought perhaps we might help each other. Why are you looking for the Leaden Key? The gods are cruel, I'm afraid. The man you seek is Theos Ix Arcanon, Grand Master of the Leaden Key. One of the most elusive and dangerous men Eora has ever known. Because you have seen his face, and that makes it a simple matter for me to see it. You even happened to catch him in his ceremonial garb, it seems. Must have been a special occasion. More than most, though very few would know so much as his name. And there is no way of knowing how much of what I've read is true. The Leaden Key dates back more than 2,000 years. If rumors are to be believed, Theos was the one who created it. What scraps of evidence exist suggest that he has died many times, only to be reborn each time exactly the same man. Awakened during adolescence with all the knowledge and experience of all his lifetimes. The plots he orchestrates sometimes take hundreds of years to bear fruit. Needless to say, this is not the natural order of things. But he is said to be one of Boudica's favored, and that old bat was never one to let rules get in the way of favoritism. That may also explain another supposed gift of his. His body is no boundary to his soul, and he is known to take possession of others, if their souls are weak enough. Often it is for elaborate deceptions, but sometimes he simply forces them to kill themselves. He is not known for his generous supply of pity. He is also not one to show himself in any but their most critical matters. If he has directly involved himself in whatever the group plots now, it may be your only chance to find him. And once you do find him, if you can find him, I would not hold my hopes too high if I were you. He is a driven, single-minded man. He will not have the slightest concern for your problems. The same way I come by all my knowledge. Exhaustive research, spying, bribery, perhaps some less savory measures. Whatever the knowledge demands, I pay in full. There is nothing of greater value. Unfortunately, with Theos, there is also nothing more scarce. He has covered his tracks far too well. His manipulations of the course of history are lost to time now, though I believe they were many. Precious little, I'm afraid. You may know much of it already. No one member knows the identity of more than a handful of other members. They are kept in the dark of missions they are not involved in, or sometimes of those they are involved in. They exist to hide secrets they themselves don't know. If you can imagine how gullible someone must be for that to appeal. Despite that, they are very good at what they do, owing much to their founder, who will take matters into his own hands when necessary. And he does not fail.
Okay, I'm going to have to switch the audio. It's doing something funny. I think the batteries are running low in this headset. So just hang on. I'm going to probably lose game audio for a sec. And then I gotta go and do that, I think. Where is it? Right there. No. Is that?
Keep me informed.
Cool.
The Leaden Key has been busy lately, and that is distressing news. I can only guess as to what they intend. You seem to have a knack for turning the stones they've crawled beneath. Keep turning them. Dunreed Row will not stop you. Whatever it is they're up to, figuring it out will be of great use to both of us. In your case, it will surely point you to Theos. In return, I will share our knowledge with you as we learn it, and provide you with what assistance I can. If you find your trail has run cold, come to me with whatever you have. There is much I may be able to do for you. Well, let's hear it. Forgive me. It is unlike Theos to leave witnesses. He must be furious. He did not aid you as you'd hoped, I take it? Well, take heart. With any luck, when he has finished his business, he will surely come and find you again, if only to kill you while you sleep. This news of yours makes sense, of course. To dabble in animancy is to puzzle over the secrets of the gods. This would not be the Leaden Key's first action against it. But if this is connected to their other activities, we may be in for something on a much larger scale. If we can learn more about their goals and methods, perhaps we can get the palace behind us. With Avar's support, we may be able to put a stop to this. Yes, all the things there are to know in this world, and you ask me about work. Deerwood is a rebel country. Conflict is in its blood. If you think a few guards posted in our cities keep chaos at bay, you are very new to town indeed. We are Deerwood Cipher investigators, of course. But what we really are is its last barrier against anarchy. People are
Maybe
more
it's the
at ease
game.
when they believe
Sound is
they are
going all
watched
funny.
over by someone more enlightened than they are. It pacifies them. So that is the image we foster. And we do try to be enlightened for their sake. The knowledge we gather here is Deerwood's standing army in many ways. We learn what's vital and we act on it while Deerwood sleeps, blissfully unaware of the terrifying truths all around them. I wish I could tell people the things I know sometimes, but the truth is I don't think many of them could bear it. Me? I started this place, in a different time, under a different Duke. I impressed the Duke with my research and my work ethic, and he became possessed of the notion that I would be ideal to lead a secret network of gifted investigators. I don't know how such an idea got into his head. I lost count ages ago. Such a strange thing to celebrate, getting closer to death. Oh, I've had my share of work done to prolong my existence, if that's what you're wondering. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not done here. There are things I still wish to learn. And I'll be the effigy if I let Bereth carry me off before I'm through. There was a time when I considered enlisting the theorems of Pondgrum to extend my life indefinitely. I found the thought of devouring my political enemies to sustain my own life greatly appealing. I must have gone soft with age. If you are hoping I can look at your hand and tell you whom you should marry, you can just wipe that notion from your mind. I do not know what will happen tomorrow. That is what I pay spies for. Being a cipher is not unlike being a watcher. You notice more about what is already there. Many can hold an object and know where it's been, or peer into the thoughts of people around them. They can also sometimes affect those thoughts, but that would be unethical, of course. A tiny, talented few pick up so much about the world around them, they can get images of things to come, but these are fleeting and unreliable. Who said I was talented? I don't. Least not that I can trust. And with me, it's only ever about one thing anyway. A quiet day at home. There was. He believed in dying with dignity. He was old-fashioned that way, my husband. We saw the world very differently, he and I. But he was good to me while he lasted. Yes? Try your best not to die out there.
Okay. I had a feeling that she had something to do with Theos, or whatever his name is, as well in her past. That's why she knows so much about him. But I think we find that out later. We'll see. I feel like the sound is a bit much at the moment, but anyway. Where are we going from here? We finished that mission. I think we've... Okay, so we're looking at that. There is an exit here. Like, oh, there it is. Let's head into Ondra's Gift. How we go in game time as well, because we should be able to see How far are we? Still 1 day and 4 hours. Wow, I'm getting concerned that we're going to end up getting attacked and not being ready for it. Okay, we're up there. We have to go there. So let's head along this way. Some refugees. Okay, just a bunch of addicts. I don't think I'll bother them. Try the next house. Nothing worse than a speck of dust on your glasses. Let's talk to this guy. Okay, maybe not. Who were we looking for? I think there's a couple of people in Ondra's Gift that we're looking for. So we need to talk to Cyril. That's fine. So, Clacia. Empty house in Ondra's Gift. Actually, where are we? I've got a feeling it's actually that ramshackle house there, but we'll try this one, then we'll do that one, and then we'll come over here to the Salty Mast, and then we'll search all this area down here. There's stuff at each one of those, if I remember rightly. We got a mercenary. Okay, we weren't using the good weapons. What am I using? So then let's all switch to that. I'm going to switch to that. what did we get in the way of gear from those guys? We got a fine flail and a bunch of garbage. What's that? A rubriqueur. It's heavy armor. Range deflection bonus. Arrow breaker. So what am I wearing? I'm wearing fine brigandine, which is DR of 12. This is only a DR of 10. So no, it's garbage. I wouldn't use that if my life depended on it. Okay. We've already looked at that. We can't take that because we don't. Okay, we've done that. I don't think we want to go into Heritage Hill just yet. He's just a commoner. I shouldn't say just a commoner. Not as if there's anything wrong with being a commoner. There's just a car there. Let's come around here. Reaching out to people for that sort of stuff, so we're all good. Okay. So the question now is, do I want to go... Oh, I thought that was the Ramshackle House we were at. We can't do anything at the Valiant Trading Company yet, I don't think, so we won't bother about that. We might leave the Ramshackle House alone. I've got a feeling it's to do with this quest. So let's come over to here. Okay. Where'd she go? She stormed off. Okay. So maybe we can go in there.
Good day to you.
What are you selling? Okay. What's all of this? Touch of rot, spreading of plague. It sounds terrible. Ring of Wonders. Second chance on unconscious. 1 per rest. I haven't been able to get that to work on that armor that I had. Belt of Stelgur. Extra dexterity. Extra resolve. %10 focus gain on ciphers. Druid. Okay. A beagle dog and a calico cat. Suppose we'll go in, see what's going on. So we've got another little side mission to do. Can't forget that when we get back to Copper Lane, but for now we will go and see if we can find this Lady of the Night over here. Ouch. Damn master's in the way. Not exactly making it fun. How is he doing? Near death. Good. You haven't used any of those abilities. I keep telling you to do it and you don't do it. Well, near death anyway. Might be a good idea to save. I haven't saved in a while. Come on. Is there a way to get up down this way? I don't know that there is. while I'm here, I might as well walk all the way around this way. I can't remember if there's anything around this side of the docks, but let's have a quick look. We'd probably have better luck if we were sneaking, but anyway. How about we sneak on the way back? Oh, look at that. Okay, let's come back over here. Finally do this. Captain Pepperjack. Yeah. No, don't know what that was.
Well met, friend. Good day, stranger.
I will probably pay that amount, but we'll go and I think she's upstairs if I remember rightly, so we'll go and just have a really quick look around. Yeah, so that's her guard over there. Yeah, I'll head back down. No, don't need to look through any of that stuff. have a feeling that the thugs were over this way, but I could be wrong. And it looks like I am. So let's come around this way. Thought these guys were out in the open somewhere. You basically just run into them and they attack. Oda's house. Who's that? Trying to dredge up my memories. Okay, so I guess if we had to talk to her first, she would have wanted us to find him. There we go. I don't think so. What are you? You're not going to tell me. A thug, a thug, a thug. So, let's just go you two against them. You two against that. So I'm pretty sure it's that house that it belongs to, because it's really the only other place we haven't been to yet apart from that. So let's head over here.
Hail and well met.
I was going to say, she's a bit of a tough cookie. I'll leave the lighthouse for now, but I think it's a pretty decent little encounter. Oh, she did drop the price for us. Couldn't remember if that got us a discount or not. Not that it's much of a discount, really. It's more than I wanted to pay, but it gets it out of the way. How are we going? How much more time? 21 hours. Gee, the time goes slow in this. So I think we've actually done everything we need to in this area for now. Like as I said, I could go over to the lighthouse, but I might actually just leave it for the moment. I mean, you know, a lot of these quests aren't really urgent. But I'm being a bit of a completionist and want to check them all off while they're not too much of a hassle. So yeah, no, we'll just go to First Fires. Actually, we're not going there. We're going to well, actually, where are we going to? We've got to go back to Copper Lane for that, and Copper Lane for that. Brackenbury Inn for that. That's outside the city. First Fires. So we could stop at First Fires and give that note. Yeah, that might be the better way to go. Go to First Fires first, drop off that note, then go to Brackenbury, go to the inn, and then go to Copper Lane or whatever it is. And I think there's one or two things we can close out there. We can close out one, and then we have to go and talk to the what's-her-names about the other. We can't do anything there yet, I don't think, or there. So let's come over to here. Right through the middle of the sparring session. Bring them to Dunstan at once. Oh, Dunstan's over here at the forge, isn't he? Is that the Dunstan? I think it is. It's either that or there's someone in the training room. Yeah, that's Dunstan. Not a very dwarvish name, but anyway. Oh, that's right. There's going to be an encounter here, isn't there? So what do we got there? A unique S-stock. Fine S-stock, fine pikes. Heraldric coat. Exceptional plates and breastplates and brigadine and mail and scale and shod in faith. Spell holding consecrated ground. +2 a resolve. Let's get rid of all this while we're here. So we finish built to last then. I don't know if there is definitively something here, but I remember there being something where you can see this thing come back. Yeah, more tax. Well, we earned a lot more this time. We still lost a lot to them, to 19 hours. Lost a lot to bandits. We've got to put a stop to that. I guess because we did those missions, we can't do anything more with him. That's fine. So from here we'll go to Brackenberry. Wasn't there. Certainly wasn't there. It was over here at the charred barrel, I think. If I remember rightly. Who was it? First one. Oh, it was that guy. I didn't think it was. Ooh, what do we got? To the waterline. There we go. And how far are you away? Still finished 17 hours. Okay, so we're going to go back to Copper Lane. And we are going to do what? There's a couple of quests here. There's one straight up, I think, that we can... So, yeah, we've done that. So, we can do that. That's right. Package to Garth at the Goose and Fox. I knew there was a reason we wanted to go to the Goose and Fox. Apart from sort of resting to get back some... well, partly... to get back a tiny little bit of health that some of us have lost, but also to pass some time so that our next what's the name stronghold thing will be completed and we can start doing some more on the defenses. So we're looking for a Garth, was it? There, a Gareth, right there.
Hail, traveler.
Oh, look at that. I should have just attacked her, but I don't know what the consequences of that are. Let's rest.
Hail and well met.
I'm not looking to hire an adventurer, but I'm just doing that to cross it off the list so that it's not always hanging over me like that. Right. How much longer? Finishes in 8 hours. He's doing that mission fine. We have to go back. We might as well head here. Oh, what's this? Assassin, assassin, assassin. That bitch. Okay, you are an assassin mage. Therefore, everybody knows my policy on that. You die first. And then you're some sort of paladin knight type thing, so you are going to be a pain in the butt, so we're going to attack you next. And I think, I don't know if I actually did shoot that. Excuse me, but I think we need to go through and helps if I click it properly, doesn't it? How is he doing? He's barely injured. Okay. Let's have you two attacking him. You two attacking him. And you two attacking him. Okay, you really need to switch weapons, and you need to switch weapons. Which one are you? You're Snow. No. How about you? What did these notes say? Actually, what are we going to do with these rings? What do we got? Another ring of protection and resolve +2. None of us really have resolve, so I think we're going to sell that. And is there anyone that still needs a ring of protection? You can have a ring of protection as well as what you've already got. Now, I wanted to quickly have a look at these notes. Yeah, it doesn't say who. Let's come and sell up here.
How do you do?
I don't think I know who Lumdala is. Or is she the actress? I think she might be the actress who's in the park there. Okay, we'll quickly go through here and then I think that's going to be the end for tonight. So let's see how long this takes us.
Welcome. Hello.
Okay, so theorems of paradigm. We can't actually do this. We could have searched for it, I guess, but so we've got another. Okay, and we're still waiting for that to be completed. So, what do we still need to do? Not that. That's in Heritage Hill, and that's if we find anything. So, let's go back to Ondra's Gift and finish it off with that guy. And then I think we're ready to go to Heritage Hill in the next episode, in the next stream.
last day among the living, Verzano. As if any of this were ever in my hands. The Republics considered your business worth protecting based on its success. That success depended on cooperation with the locals, like House Dominel. You've lost that. And the favor of the Dukes. Even if you get out of this alive, they're done with you. The Dukes have more pressing interest in Defiance Bay than rescuing one merchant who threw himself overboard. Verzano, Verzano. Why are you wasting your precious breath on me? My orders come through the Ambassador, and through the Ambassador from people you should be honored ever gave a moment's thought to whether you live or die. You don't seem like the sort to petition the gods to keep him out of hell. So why not cry mercy to the one person in this room with the power to grant it? Verzano, you have a saint looking out for you after all. Just don't come knocking on the embassy door. Understand. Do as you will. He's no longer my concern.
I don't know why I chose to do that. It sounded like the more interesting option. Oh, but we get a battle. There you go. Okay, so we have a mage down there, and I know she's going to be hard as well. Let's all take our first shot at the mage, but let's get some of the pets. Actually, let's get you guys to split up. Well, she's dead. You two come down there. Well, isn't that interesting? Got a level out of that. No more bodies to search. Okay. We might just head outside, I think, and level up out there. And so the interesting thing now is we are going to be going, and everybody is going to be upgraded now to have the extra weapon slots. While we don't have enough firearms yet to cover all of that, it is going to be interesting. So, Let's quick save first because it's been a while. And let's head on through. Athletics, I think. And you want arms bearer. Done. Yep, athletics for you as well. And arms bearer. Let's set things up. So I'm actually going to take... Ooh, I'm going to take that out, but what do we got there? Forgiveness, a unique two-handed pistol. Didn't even notice that we found that. That is very nice. Okay. So then you... So you've got two lots of pistols then. And you have two lots of pistols. Now unfortunately we don't have the same for any of these guys, but you've still got that you can use in the meantime. And let's actually swap that around. In fact, we're at the point where we can sell that now. No. There, and there. Why do you have a potion? Has anyone else got things like potions that they shouldn't have? Okay, I think that's pretty well set up. Blunderbuss and then a really good pistol, although I may give that to one of the other pistoliers at some point once I find another good blunderbuss, because I think I'm going to have two blunderbusses. These guys are going to have two pistols, and eventually these guys are going to have two arquebuses each. So, there we go. That is our layout. And that is where we're going to leave it for this episode. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow, although I might not be on tomorrow. I've got some doctor's appointments late tomorrow afternoon, so I might not be feeling up to things. But yes, in our next episode, we are going to head to, well, we might actually do the lighthouse here, and then we'll head to Heritage Hill. And that should be most of the stuff. Let me just check. Do we have still 4 hours to go? Okay, we'll handle that in the next episode, as I said. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Stay safe, have fun, play games, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye.